Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go at Mile High. Xavier Worthy now on the return. Making some progress here. Tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
First play is a design run. And it gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
It's a design run for Richardson. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback who can do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Richardson fires quickly out wide and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Hand off to Sampson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
18 Cardinal.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
19.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. It's a New York touchdown! The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Cam Little to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Here's May. Short pass brought in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On second down, a run with Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. May now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Flushed out of the pocket. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Drake made the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos start off well to tie things 7-7.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay, ready?
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. A give to Sampson here up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Non-D Madden BK making that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Lacking 18. 68. Lacking 18. Nothing 19.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And only can get into yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Broncos go with a dime look here on third down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Ready. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, come on. Cowboy 80, Cowboy 80. Rocco 80. Steady.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. He's got it at the 5. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Sampson is in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets break the tie here in the 1st. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
May now. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Luke Martin making that play.
Brings up 3rd down.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Jets with an early lead. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, here's May. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
We're good. 5.
May throwing for it. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
To the air on first down, May. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Up the gut they go with Williams. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
37-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
30,
To throw, here's May. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Catch May left side by Laporta. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's got it, it's in close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure did.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
65, pressure 80.
Sampson from the pistol. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Okay,
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here comes Sampson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a second-quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get right.
May. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Off the play action, May. That's to Laporta again. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
With on second, it's Brown. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Crazy. Hey, Garth.
May now from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's May. Buying some time right. Throw secured by George Pickens. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Worthy now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Come on. Set. Go.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
19, Charger, 19.
Richardson now on second and 10. He finds Golden. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, it's Richardson. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Brought down by Deron Bland. Rolling again, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos, Dragon 60.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. That's McMillan with a catch out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. First down throw here from Richardson. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. 2nd and 3 now.
7 o'clock, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll throw again, Richardson. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead just before halftime.
New York.
Manage that clock beautifully, down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. He's trying to push the field. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. May off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Here's May on first and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. From the gun, a gift to Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
These linebackers in today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Jets going to the dime set ahead of this third down. To the air on third and long. Jump off caught by his back. He has the first inside the 40. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, second and 10. Now a toss. This is Brown. behind them after just a yard. It's third down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Jets into the nickel, third down.
Here goes tonight.
No throw, third and long. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here goes tonight. Ready, what's that?
I got it.
They'll try it right with Brown. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
19, start. Here we go. 19, 18, 65.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. It's a small gain up to the 38. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. He finds Worthy, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here. Richardson to throw again. Chased out to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Go! Travel up, Panthers, ready!
Running right with Sampson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 6.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Brought in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races! He took it all the way! Oh, baby, what a return! Touchdown! Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay,
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Stephanie!
Trying the left side with Sampson. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Got it, ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
It's Sampson on the carry. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd
Hey,
and goal.
hey, check that, check that. Go!
Sampson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jets take a 3rd quarter lead.
Touchdown, Jets.
It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's May. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Pack is 50. Pack is 50. Ready. Liking 18.
Here's Sampson. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
He's taken down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Play action, it's Richardson. Big strike here to Williams. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
4 yards.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
At the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stop is made, Oluwafemi Oladejo. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
70.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down, man. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
May on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
May trying to get here on 2nd. Fits it through the middle. At the 20. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready?
Starting this drive with a design run. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
A 5-yard gain on
Here
the
we go,
play.
let's go.
And the Jets.
And off here to Sampson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
2nd down carry for Sampson. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Javon Holland on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
19 tight, 19 tight. Step, ready. Let go.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Cut down the field, Golden. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
It's a gain of
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet
And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
56. Broncos 42. Camp Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
5. Turn, what's that? Ready, what's that? Expect some pressure now. They may try to heat us up.
From the gun, it's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down.
that's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know you got to execute and convert on these third downs.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Ready, what's that?
The Jets take their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
What's that? Ready, what's that?
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turned it over on downs.
Is a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Left thing, 19.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Hand off to Simpson. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Shaheed now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's made in the air. He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
First down, here's Simpson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19.
Hand off to the back. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for a New York first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.